Okay, so let's dive into this buying guide. It's pretty specific, the WolfPad compatible television buying guide. We're basically looking at how to pick TVs that play nice with the WolfPad tablet control system, specifically for, turning them on and off smoothly. Our mission here is really to pull out the best advice for making that happen without, well, breaking the bank or sacrificing too much quality.
Right. And what's interesting is that it's not just about like the shiniest new screen tech. It's really about the whole setup, the implementation. It mixes this specific technical preference with a really smart kind of logistical buying hack. Makes it super practical for you.
Absolutely. So let's get into that technical bit first. The guide is, well, pretty direct. It gives a really strong recommendation for LG TVs. It says they usually perform best with WolfPad for those power controls. Is there a specific reason, though, like why LG over others for just on-off?
Well, the guide implies it's about stability. Reliable communication. For assistive control, you're often using IP commands, not just, a basic remote signal. And LG's system, their OS, seems better at staying connected to the network and responding consistently to those power commands. Fewer headaches out of the box, basically.
Okay, that makes sense. It's about avoiding frustration later.
Yeah.
But I do like that they still say, there's flexibility.
Exactly. They make it clear the final decision is yours. It depends on your budget, what size fits the room, maybe a brand you already like or trust. And importantly, if you're not planning to use the WolfPad app for power, then really any modern TV should be fine for just watching stuff.
So the LG thing is purely for maximizing that control system integration.
Gotcha. And speaking of making things easier, they have that great tip about standardizing, just picking one brand for all your TVs.
Yes, for the simple reason you can use the same remote everywhere, and troubleshooting gets, well, a lot simpler. It's such a basic thing, but it saves so much time.
Totally. It
Mhm.
simplifies the day-to-day. And if you think about it, once you simplify the product side by standardizing, the next step is kind of simplifying the buying and the risk, right?
Ah, right. And that's where this buying hack comes in. Standardizing the product is smart, but standardizing where you buy it. That's the really interesting part. The guide strongly pushes for Costco. Why Costco specifically?
It seems to boil down to two things. Decent prices, sure, but mainly the warranty. They really highlight the affordable extended warranty. Like a 5-year plan, often for under $100, maybe $99.95 or less. That, plus they mention affordable accessories, like wall mounts for maybe $25. It's a whole package deal.
Wow, yeah. That's pretty compelling value. And crucially, they add that disclaimer, right, about impartiality.
Mm-hmm. Very important. They state clearly they get no commission, no kickbacks, no relationship with Costco at all. It's presented purely as a recommendation based on value and minimizing your long-term risk and cost.
That transparency definitely helps build trust in the advice.
Okay, so moving on from logistics, what about the actual picture? Yeah, the guide brings up a really common issue here, a warning about judging picture quality in the store.
Oh, the showroom effect,
Right.
where the TVs look amazing under those harsh lights.
Yeah.
Because the settings, contrast, color, brightness, they're all cranked up for the store environment.
Yeah.
And they look totally different, sometimes worse, when you get them home.
Exactly. Totally misleading. So the advice is basically don't trust your eyes in the store for picture quality assessment. Instead, you need to look at independent, objective reviews. And they point to a specific resource, www.artings.com, says they do, like scientific testing, real data, not just the marketing stuff.
Okay, artings.com, good tip. So let's sort of wrap this up. What's the core strategy we've pulled out for you listening, it seems to be? For technical control with WolfPad, lean towards LG. For buying logistics, warranty, and price, lean heavily towards Costco.
Right. Which leaves you with a pretty interesting final thought, doesn't it? When you're setting up a system, especially with multiple TVs, how do you weigh those benefits, the standardization, the cost savings from sticking to, say, LG and Costco? How do you balance that against maybe wanting the absolute best picture quality model by model based on those independent reviews from sites like Atings.com? It might not always be the LG from Costco. That's something to chew on as you start your own search.